here at this moment right now. But we still have so much work to do, and there's still so many little Ronens out there that are terrified. And my whole point is to keep fighting for them until they don't have to be afraid anymore. I'm bisexual. Actually, just recently came out finally, and these two were actually a big part of it, and a big part of sort of the support system that I had. They're probably the first people I told, like physically said those words. I told him last season. And it was a really freeing, beautiful moment, and it just feels good. It just feels good to be comfortable and to be yourself and to be safe. I'm so happy that I can finally be Ronen, period. And these beautiful men helped a lot.
We were shooting Lone Star, and he kind of blurted out something like, something about a guy, and I was like, are you talking about a girl like me? And then he was like, no, I'm bisexual.
I always say to him, and I've said to other people, when you have supportive people around you, and if they're not blood, that can make a huge difference in your life. And I try to be a voice to any young queer people of color, of people that are not of color. It's just important to be a voice or a beacon of light, because people are looking for that, and they don't always say it. They need you to be present, and sometimes just listening is the biggest offering you can give. And I think that's kind of what made him more comfortable with telling me that he was bisexual.
Yeah.
Was, just listening.
The comfort level that I have with him, I feel the most comfortable and most happy on set when he's on set, and no offense to anybody else, but it's a very intimate relationship, and I consider him one of my closest friends outside of work now. And I think if the comfort and trust wasn't there, it could have been a different story, But I always felt trust and comfort from him, and I just returned it, and it bloomed into this beautiful thing, that people call Tarlos.
Did I make a really big mistake by becoming a paramedic? Maybe I should have stayed a firefighter. At least over there, nobody hates my guts.
Nobody hates your guts, TK.
Season 2, so we're on, Carlos and TK are on a well-established relationship, growing relationship, blossoming relationship. For me, the way that I see Tarlos now is not only, naturally the responsibility as an actor to do your job, but it's also the responsibility you have that you're representing so many other people other than yourself, and to do that with a sort of integrity and a passion behind it and dedication.
People are latching onto it in such a way that it almost makes it seem like people were really craving something like this and craving a relationship like this on screen, especially on network television, which is sort of unheard of. And that's, again, all the props to Ryan Murphy and Tim Minear. And obviously the studio, they took a risk, and I think it was a beautiful risk. I've fallen deeply in love with Tarlos, and I love Carlos and I love TK, and I just think it's such an important couple to have on television, and I'm just glad that people are resonating with it.
Thanks for being here, Pitt.
I feel sort of like the fan base, and especially the Tarlos fan base, I've gotten to know them on a very personal level, and I've spoken to a lot of them, and I go out of my way to speak to a lot of them. I consider them very much my family as well. I've been calling them my anchor since season 1, and the stuff that they share with me and how deep and personal they get, I sort of felt like the least that I could do is share the same with them, and to be fully myself, and to maybe go to a place that's a little difficult and very personal, but there's a beautiful trust that we've developed, and these are kids, these are adults, these are middle-aged, it's everyone, and from all over the world. So I feel like very much they are also sort of like my brothers and sisters.